Ahoy, exile. What news? Come to gawk at the captain who lost her ship and her crew? Twice the captain, and twice the exile now, thanks to those mutinous dogs. I put the salt back in their blood, and this is how they repay me? Treacherous bastards. The Black Hand only exists because of me! When I was exiled here, like the others, I was adrift, directionless. They burned my hands before they cut me loose. Burned them into the twisted flesh lumps you see today. I had to learn everything anew. How to eat, how to fight, how to survive. Make no mistake, exile, this place is a crucible. We are being shaped and molded to some malevolent plan. On the Vilayet, I always knew our heading. There was always another Turanian sail to burn, another fortune to be won. But here, I needed a new course. There were rogues aplenty. Barackans, Zingaran freebooters, and members of the Red Brotherhood. Exiles all. I gathered them together, and I offered them a promise. If we could work together, I would find us a way back to the ocean. And that was how the Black Hand began. The rules of the Red Brotherhood allow any crew member to challenge the captain. I tried to keep the same tradition in the Black Hand. Any who could best me could take my position. Mutinous cowards didn't even try. They just waited until I was asleep, then chained me to the hull. Never trust a pirate. Especially if his name is First Mate Athalas. Look, I don't really do treasure maps, as a rule. But there is something in the ruins of that city. A room, but the floor looks like a map. And embedded in that floor are gems. My bracelet was glowing like witchfire, and all of the gems on the floor were lit up to match it. I don't hold with sorcery, so I got my crew out of there. After we tried to pry up a few of the gems, naturally. Look, Cully, do you see it? That's a sea out there, or a lake big enough not to make a difference to me. I'm gonna lead this crew down there. Ugh, I can almost taste the salt already. We've been to the islands out there. There are ruins on some of them, but not like the ruins we found in the desert. You know, to start with, these ones are human-sized. I think there used to be people living here. And there is still a line of those bloody pillars out there, so we can't see what is on the other side. I shouldn't complain. The gods led me back to the salt water, and that is all I ever wanted.
Stay your hand, stranger. Come, look into the pit. My heart has a question. Do you know the Lord of Empty Abodes? He knows you, child, through the flesh of your kind. He hungers to know more. All flesh is knowledge, every savory thought. Bring us knowledge of others. Young is generous. We are exiled without conviction. Our crimes are of no moment. My crime was my belief. What matter the age of the flesh that my lord consumes? Does the Lord of Empty Abodes make a distinction between flesh in the womb and flesh outside of it? Now my tribe walks without a shaman, and I seek the pure flesh to feed my god. My lord whispers to me of this place. He walked here in ages past. Here, there was a banquet of flesh for his pleasure. and kings called upon his wisdom. It is men who destroyed that age of abundance. Yogg urges us to seek atonement. The flesh we bring is an atonement. Association of past sins. Ya anginganga Yogg sotahate hilegabe fai thro dog ah. My lord, my flesh, 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 my lord, my flesh. You have the look of the lost, stranger. Abandoned, exiled, and adrift in purpose. Fool. You need to forge a purpose for yourself in this place. These bracelets we wear sap at our will, suppress our true powers. They are designed to make us meek and pliable. Do not allow your thoughts to be trapped. Resist it. I was a sorcerer of the Black Ring before my exile. But I opposed the rise of a sorcerer called Tothamon. He was powerful and ambitious, made doubly so by an artifact called the Serpent Ring of Set. He was also political, forging alliances with King Sistophon of Stygia. I found myself swept aside for my opposition. Perhaps you think it was foolish of him to let me live. This bracelet suppresses my sorceress abilities. I am thoroughly trapped. It is somewhere here in these lands that Tothamon discovered his Serpent Ring of Set. I only glimpsed the ring once. But there is a similarity between the patterning of the bracelets we wear and the ring. It follows that the giant kings who ruled this place created other such artifacts. That is the purpose to which I have dedicated myself. I will scour this land in search of the artifact that will restore my sorcery. And then there shall be a reckoning such as Tothamon has never imagined. Many mistakenly believe that sorcery comes from some innate power. It is true that the more corrupted the soul, the more kinship one will find in the creatures of the outer void. But the power to summon comes from knowledge, and that knowledge can be taught. If you find a way to restore my sorcery, stranger, I will teach you the words written in the Book of Skelos. I will provide you with access to a power that you have never known before. Together, we will raise an army and march forth to take our vengeance. It has returned. I felt the tidal surge of power flowing back into my veins. I do not know the mechanism of my liberation, nor do I care. I once promised you sorceress knowledge in return for your help, and you shall have it. But beware, for the secrets I will teach you are not to be taken lightly. Madness awaits the unprepared mind, and the greater paths of knowledge can only be accessed through patience and study. I can only reveal to you the path, apprentice. You must walk it alone. You have the look of the lost, stranger. Abandoned, exiled, and adrift in purpose. Fool. You need to forge a purpose for yourself in this place.